A new court fight in the case of Kenneth Ellis, the Iraq war veteran shot and killed by an Albuquerque police officer. A jury awarded the family more than $10 million in the case, finding the city and two officers were at fault. Today, the city went to court to argue the jury and the judge messed up. Here's News 13's Kim Valles.
We find the wrongful death damages for the wrongful death of Kenneth Ellis III.
On March 15th, the family of Kenneth Ellis Jr. got what they had been fighting so long for: acknowledgement that the shooting death of the Iraq war vet outside a 7-Eleven in 2010 was wrong, and money to help the son he left behind. Now this.
You'll have to have a form of judgment entered, obviously one that minimizes the city's exposure. Damages would be preferable.
Today, a crowd of attorneys representing the city, Officer Brett Lampras Tremba, the one who pulled the trigger, and Officer Trey Economidis, who first pulled Ellis over, argued over who should pay what. When the jury handed down their verdict, they didn't assign an amount for each party. Today, those attorneys argued they should have.
I very expressly on 2 occasions asked Ms. Levy about this issue.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
She told me there was an agreement.
Ms. Levy, the city attorney who argued during the trial, is who the judge is referring to. She was not in court today. That's because all new private attorneys have taken over. But the Ellis family attorneys are confused. You see, the city has to pay the entire amount no matter who it's assigned to, because the officers were working for the city when the shooting happened.
These are legal Mickey Mouse games. That's all they are. And they're blaming the judge. They're blaming the judge. They're blaming everyone except the man who shot and killed Kenneth Ellis.
Ellis's attorneys say it looks like the city is preparing their appeal and isn't interested in paying the judgment. As for the Ellis family, they aren't afraid of another trial. They just want this to be done.
It is what it is, and the facts are what they are, and so that's going to come out. The truth is always going to come out. So I'm not worried about that. It's just aggravating that they're putting, this community, my family, through all this. Whenever they just need to write the check and be done with it.
That was Kim Valles reporting. The fight concerns a majority of the $10 million judgment, but not the $2.7 million Officer Brett Lampras Tremba was ordered to pay the family. The city also has to cover that amount. The city attorney issued a statement this afternoon saying, as we have stated in the past, this case has many post-trial motions and appeals still to come. This case is far from being resolved. We will decline to respond to any comments that were made by others outside the courtroom today.